Separated together, these perspectives in view. I am me, I am you. Justice, fear, and fire. Separated together, these perspectives in view. I am me, I am you. I am you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, June 5th, 2017, and we're going to be picking up where we left off, which is finishing off more, environmental art, adding more decorations and so forth to CrossStreams. So what we were working on last time was the water pieces. So we now have 4 more pieces to go left, which is just, basically duplicates of each other. It's just a simple cube. I'm not sure if I want to do it individual or if I want to have just one copy it over, or 2 and copy over each. That'd just be what I want to place in the editor. Probably easiest to do one. So here we're going to go into edit mode. Oh, actually I'll show people what we're talking about. So, go to CrossStreams. Let's do free for all. Why not? I really need to change the loader of this, but that's a big change, so I can't really do it on stream. It'll just take too long. Okay. So we're adding the water elements to this, and we're going to make it these things, but more of a glossy, blue, plasticky kind of shader, surrounded by a metal frame. We have that. So this should be fine, because this is the main material, but I just want to make sure the light map's not screwed up. So let's go into here. I think the light map's fine. Yeah, it's good. Okay, yeah, it's definitely good. Obviously, it's messed up over here, but that's okay because you're not gonna have much light map in between 2 meshes, right? Yeah. I should probably could increase the size of these too. Not that it really matters much, but just go 512. Why not? Live large. I don't need to worry about that because that's a missive. This is not, though. This needs to be worried about. Hey, Sweet Henrik, welcome to the chat. I'm not going to worry about building a light until we get the other meshes in the level. Going pretty good. So we're just working on the well, lighting and shadowing and all that sort of stuff of the level, adding more meshes in. So I need to add 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I'll probably split it up into half. so that I can unless I want to do one long one and have it in quarters. Actually, I probably should change this now. M container materials. Let's actually grab this. So let's do a duplicate. No, let's go here. So duplicate. M voxel round. Move that into CrossStreams. And then we're going to change this to actually kind of like something like this. You know, Beto, probably want to have a bit more green. There we are. And now we need to apply this. This here. What was annoying? Some flickering or something? The video didn't refresh. Yeah, it does that sometimes. You have to, they actually added a button on the player now. If you look in the bottom right here, there is a little X. You double click that and it refreshes the stream. Because sometimes it doesn't load properly. So in that case, I'll play the requested song again, because you apparently missed it. Because it kind of sucks when you request a song and then you can't join the stream. I think it probably comes across as ground, kind of a silver with metal. This will be filled up, obviously, with the water, which will be a different material. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I didn't invalidate the lighting by doing a lot of changes, so maybe Unreal Engine changed that feature? So now I'll probably have a path, like actual, on top of that. I have not updated the new Unreal Engine yet. I haven't been doing anything in code, so I haven't exactly wanted to update it. So as I said, don't worry about that. As we saw earlier, the light map's fine. So only thing that's messed up is the UVs for the main material. But again, the main material is world relative, not UV relative, so I never actually look at the UV coordinates anyway, so they can be whatever the heck they want, doesn't matter. This should get ignored. 1 second again. Once again, sorry about that. Whew. Again, I really like the metal material on the gold pieces, especially. The blue ones, too. Silver I find a bit dull, but what can I say? It works. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it this way. So, come on. Don't automatic weld. Create a face. Select a face. Let's see what it's. I was trying to use Unreal Engine commands. Okay, so it's facing the right direction. That's good. Right now, we're doing separate by selection. Good. Grab you. I was trying to hit unwrap for some reason. And then in edit mode here, grab, extrude down. There we are. I am losing my mind today. Recalculate. Looks like it's good. Okay. You just get the email, nice. Subdivide. Okay, so I'm gonna grab here, and we will mark this edge as a seam. Grab you two and unwrap. Okay. And here, grab all, shrink just a little bit. Move you all off in the corner so I can then grab select inverse and then unwrap y'all, and then grab you, shrink it down, grab all, Close enough. It'd be nice if I was able to actually make it this like correct, but only do what I can, right? So of course the edge and the bomb's gonna be all messed up for light maps, but I can't see those. There's not gonna be any light there. It's all gonna be black anyway because there's no light that can get through the rest of the level. So we're good. Yep. Now I can just duplicate this 4 times, which I'm gonna do in the editor, not in Unreal. Sorry, in the editor, not in Blender. Export FBX into the content folder, meshes, CrossStreams, stream split, straight. So instead of doing corners, I'm just gonna do 3 of them. It's gonna say, hey, something happened, and I'll say, yes, I did that. I want to get rid of that. That's good. Good. Thanks, Mir. Then I'm going to do it again because someone forgot to hit selected only. So let's export again. Okay, so no. Imports. There we are. Okay. So here it is, and obviously it's gonna be all messed up on that side, but all we care about is this channel, and that looks great. Okay. Ideally I would UV multiple of them, but why would I waste my time doing that, right? Okay, so let's place the enter. We have 370, I think it is. Down, I need to rotate because it ends up just happening to work out. So actually I should probably check this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 times 300. 4,500, which I believe is the increments of that, so that sounds about good. Oh, I could have 15 times 3. Before we do this, let's actually make sure that it's the right light map setting. 256 first, I believe. Is that right? Looks about right. Okay. Good. Now we're gonna take these two. I'm gonna duplicate them. Crap. That was more than I wanted. Oh well. There we are. Now we want to do. Gotta love cutting corners in a way that seems to work out. As I say that. Oh, right, because that we did a little bit of an offset. Okay, so now I can correct this. So 0, 0. Zero and 4800. Cool, now we have all those assets in the scene. We can do our save. We can then make a material for it. And as I know, I do have a soda right here, but sometimes you just want water, right? And yes, I realize it's something I don't need to actually explain, but you know. Okay, so M test voxel. We need to increase this a little bit. So one thing I need. Oh, right. Sure, that's not gonna work. We're gonna call it diffuse roughness. Let's do center roughness. Default value 0.5, so that we don't have to worry about that, but it goes from 0 to 1. And we're going to then delete this, stick it in. Come on. Something's really slow about this. Oh, right, there's that stupid issue. So apply. And I just realized I did something stupid. Should have known. Okay. Alright. So now in here, I can then duplicate mvoxel Owata. Have the male albedo be, let's have it be that. And have them be the same. Center roughness, 0. Let's try that for now. 0.1. That works good. Okay. Sure, why not? Now let's see how that looks when we apply it to our water. Looks pretty good in my opinion. And again, UVs don't matter because it's all world coordinates. It's not UV relative. Well, I mean, the UVs are calculated by the shader itself. need to fix that a little bit. So this is the YZ plane, and the Z needs to go half so 25. Oh, oops. Offset VYZ. Alright, now the XZ plane. There we are. And that should work for all these. If they are different, I'll have to make different materials, but looks like it worked fine. And it looks like it's aligned well on the vertical. Good, save. And once this is saved, we're then going to just do save all. Good. Now we're going to do a build to get actual lighting. I'll close down all this stuff too, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's up Swarm. There. So there's that. So I plan on having some effect pop in cubes here and have them fall down like waterfalls. And by pop in, I mean kind of like and fall. And fall, right? But one for each voxel. And we'll see if the performance matches for that. It should only be, I think it was 72, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 times 3 would be 72, yeah. So 72 there, 72 there, 72... Actually, is it still 72? Oh yeah, it's the same size. Oh, no, wait. It should be larger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, right, so the center ones by the cross are 24 wide, so it'd be 72. And these ones are 30, so it'd be 90. Cubes just falling and then, you know, spawning and then falling like physics actors. Thing with this, it usually starts waterfalling at some point because I only have maximum like 512 by 512, so it should be, yeah. There's when it starts picking up. So I don't really have too big textures. If I had like a 49A6 or something, it would be a lot of time, but. Yeah. What are we even listening to? Showdown? Yeah, Showdown from Fool. Alright. Just goofing around the webcam. Anyway. Apply now. Come on. Apply now, I say. Making a fool of me. Let's look at lighting only. Huh. Not a whole lot of lighting involved, but it's okay. Save. And then we will look at it in game. Oh, good. Okay. Open main menu. Hide the editor. Turn off swarm host. Swarm agent. We're not playing StarCraft. We're making a video game. Let's play a 1v1, even though we're not actually going to be playing it. I should have made it blue. But, yeah.
Look out of the window with all my heart, but I'll find love in the same sort and fall apart. Maybe we can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new.
I find it a little bit on the nauseating side, to be honest.
Are you ready for us? To be something.
It's fine because I don't get motion sick.
We'll follow where the wind blows
Well, much at all.
and see the heights. Late walks to let go, taking the sights.
It'll probably be better when I actually add more decorations into it, though.
Maybe we can
So you can have more to look on, right? Less of a repetitive.
'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready
So you have more your eye can latch onto, right?
to be something new? In all honesty, we're slipping off slowly, so hold on to me. In all honesty, we're slipping off slowly.
And once again, can grab this one, can't grab this one because it's out of range.
Be something. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? Oh, 'cause I'm ready for you, ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for it?
Oh, I should probably see what the frame rate is. Should be very good because, yeah. This is the debug game as well, so it's not gonna be as high as if we were shipping. Getting over 100 FPS. In shipping, that typically means I'll have over 170. It's going to change when I go to the higher end one too, so it's probably not GPU bound. Higher resolution, I mean. Is it easy to see the UI? It looks to be. I can't remember if this one or this one. I think this one's fun. Let's try one more. Yeah, it was good. Okay. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do inside here for the fountain or inside here for the weather vane. Now that I have it in voxel form. Must be something a bit more tame, but you know. Normally, you want to be careful about moving the queen to the edge of your king range because, well, if they can attack you and you can't attack it, that's a problem, right? But in this case, I think it was fun. And not just because probably the AI is stuck there. Yeah. Yeah, the king is stuck there. Whenever I hook into the Pathfinder, it'll be a bit better. longer of that. Has to be this one. Okay. And again, I'm going to need to make a camera that can zoom in out on its own to not clip through items. Originally, I was, like, when I did check at 4.9, it was just letting it clip, who cares. But, no reason to do that. I can do a better job, so why not just do a better job? Not that it really matters all that much, but... Oh, it's trying to fight me. Let's put some pressure on it. Yeah. Can't go there because it would kill me. Okay. No, I can no. Irony. That'd be playing with fire. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay. What a well planned out move, AI. Moving a queen one space that's already been blocked by your king. Okay. Do what I dare ya. It's very bold. Oh, I just unblocked it. Ah! I gotta move my king arrows, they'll kill me. Go for it. If I do that, it won't really do much, but it will help a little bit, I guess. Yeah. You little turd. Problem is I can't exactly make it move anywhere. Oh, I could do that. Then I can move there. Can I move there? Try to shake off the queen. There we are. Now move here. Okay. Then I move here, and that should be checkmate. There we are. So I wasn't going to play a full game, but I played a full game. Sorry, folks. Okay. Okay. So now we need to make a... do we want to do the waterfall thing? Right now, I mean. Let's do it. Okay. So which means we need to update the material. And I'll show you why. Because if we do this, works fine, right? The voxel moves accordingly. But if we do this, see the problem, right? It doesn't actually align with the rotation. It still tries to go axis aligned. To fix that, we need to go into this here and make the verticals. Let's actually delete all this. I don't need that anymore. And make the verticals be rotated by the object rotation. Probably orientation, right? So let's see what object orientation, so UE4 object orientation, actually gives us, so we can figure out how to convert it. What is a material? There we are. World space up vector. So, one second. So we need to figure out the math required to rotate X, Y, Z to match the orientation.
Again, floating through the silence in my
This is gonna be annoying. Unless there's just a rotate node. If there's just a rotate node, then that would be. There might have just been a node for that. Okay then. Look at vector. So there, result. And then resting vector. What am I doing? There we are. And then there. So this might be good. Let's do apply. Save. And we'll see if this works as intended. No. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking it's wrong. So we want. Alright, so we don't want to move the normal, we want to move the axis. Because the normal will be fine. Unless we do the backwards, but yeah. So I think we did this backwards. Okay. So you, and then break links. So this is the orientation based on Z up. So resting to look at there. And we have to rotate the axis accordingly. So let's see if this works. Apparently not. Let's see what this actually is. Custom node, okay. Here's a camera input vector just sitting there for no reason. Yeah, ship that, okay. Why not? It gets collapsed out anyway, but yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need to... So when Z's up, we want this to be, you know, untouched, and we want to adjust it so that way it rotates with the object. Oh, I should mention the reason why we're doing this. One is if we have drawbridge or something, we want to have it where, you know, it follows the rotation of the object. But for right now, we want for the waterfall, so when it falls and tumbles, the boxes can tumble down and the metal will move with the cubes as they rotate. So we don't have to have it just like kind of fall axis aligned. We can have, because I mean, if we want to make it fall axis aligned, we can do that right now. But if we want to make it tumble and hit each other and bounce and stuff like that, then we have to take account that it could rotate and go from there. So yeah, for that we need to figure out what the y-axis and what the z-axis, sorry, what the y-axis and what the x-axis is going to be. Based on the object orientation. Hello, welcome to the chat. So anyone who is new, I say hi, welcome to the chat. I don't mention people by name in case they want to lurk. So if you want to be referred to by your actual name, like in the chat, then say something in chat and I'll take that as license that you aren't just trying to have a comfortable, a quiet stream. You're actually interested in interacting, and I'll say your name. So it's kind of, yeah. If you say something, then I'll take that as license to respond. So we need to rotate this based on that. So if we have an up vector, and that up vector is no longer 0, 0, 1, how does that affect the x and y vector? It's difficult for rotations because they're not vectors. So if anyone doesn't understand, let's use screen cleaner as an, actually let's use something that's a bit more obvious. Let's use a tape roll. Alright? Not product placement, sorry folks. So in order for something to be a vector, any operations on it has to be order independent. So if I rotate it around this axis And then this axis, it'll look like this. So it was forward and then sideways. But if we do sideways and then forward, it doesn't appear in the same direction, right? So boom, boom versus boom, boom. As such, it's not a vector. Turns out that once you stop looking at position, you start looking at velocity and acceleration, they become vectors. So angular rotation, angular acceleration are vectors, angular position is not. Why that matters here is because I now need to think about how how that applies to it, whether it matters based on the order of operations of Unreal Engine, which is probably X, Y, Z, but I don't know. Actually, I should know. I thought I knew at one point. Rotator. What sort of operation on rotator? I don't know anymore. Anyway. So from Z to whatever that direction is, we have to figure out what that rotation would correspond to. And I'm not sure if it's unique. It may not be. If it's not unique, then we're kind of screwed. It's been a while since I had to do this sort of math in my head, especially. Or even on paper. I could use paper, but... Physics, yes. UE4. Actually, let's do it in general. Yaw, pitch, roll from forward vector. I want to do the other way around. I want to find out what the yaw, pitch, roll was based on forward vector. Unless maybe I can do it backwards. Depends on the order as well. Yeah, I need to know the order. So UE4, axis, order. It's the x-axis. Yeah. You can change the Z-up axis in Maya. Sorry, you can change the up axis in Maya from Y up to Z up. I used to do that. It's not a good idea. Because then you're still going to have problems, and then people are going to think you know what you're talking about when you... So, I've mentioned this story, I think, at one point on a previous stream. Maya is Y up. So it's X, Y, and then Z. Unity is the same way. They have a switch in the settings to change it so that way it's X, Y, and then Z up. Which is fine, except that actually it'd be X, Y, Z up. I think it's left-handed. Left hand or right hand? I don't even remember. Either way. I thought it was left hand. Anyway, actually, it's kind of funny when you're in physics class and you see someone, a bunch of people doing a test and one person doing it left hand, you're like, this person's gonna have some problems. Yeah, so, vector mnemonics. Anyway, right, so, there's a setting to change it so it's Z up. But if you're doing it, especially when you're learning, you're going to have problems still because of conversions from, you know, Maya to other systems. But then the problem is that people are going to assume you're Y up. So when you ask questions and say, no, I'm Z up, they're not going to believe you. So you're going to go through a lot of troubleshooting steps to prove, no, I set it in the settings to do this, because most people don't even know what setting's there. And then you're going to spend all that time trying to solve the problem anyway. So it's best to just kind of do what everyone else does and just leave it Y up. For Maya, Blender is Z up, so use it up for Blender. But it was kind of funny. It was personal experience in this one. Hey, I have a problem with this. Oh, okay, well, you know, do this other thing, it's Y up. No, it's not, it's Z up. No, it's not, it's Y up. No, it's not, it's Z up. I changed in the settings. No, you can't. Yes, I can. It's kind of bad advice on that one. Anyway, that's not what I thought it was. Isn't it supposed to be 0 or negative 180 and positive 180? Yeah, thanks for all that advice, except I'm trying using the shader. Don't worry, Delta's out for you. Yeah, but not in the shader. I don't think maybe there is a no. Because I thought I saw that earlier. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna be calling it quits in a little bit. I'll ask on Unreal Engine Discord later on, but I know that's not what I want, but yeah. You never know, sometimes where you're looking may, like, some place that shouldn't be right ends up having what you need. Or am I? Maybe I'm just overthinking it, because I don't need to know rotation. I know where it's pointing now. I know it was Z. I now know it's somewhere else, so I can do the math myself. I don't care how I get there as long as I do it the same way both ways, right? Because it's my code doing that. Okay. So I've been looking in the wrong spot for no reason. Thank you. Normalize direction vector D. Ugh. Unless we just want to use you know, UV mapped objects for that. That's another way of doing it, is just having a second material that is UV mapped, and then you just need to have that correspond to whatever you need, right? That would be easy. So you wouldn't be able to use the voxel size of that, however, because you'd have to do that by hand. However, well, the voxel size would just be the size of the cube, and however many times it's tiled. I'm guessing I'm just overthinking it. Just use UV maps. Don't try to, screw with the shader. It works fine. Okay. Which means I have to have two materials to do the same thing, but it's better than having all this stuff to be UV unwrapped properly each time. So any chunk that can rotate, I have to have a UV mapped version of it done by hand. But if it's just something that's going to be axis aligned at all times, then I can just use my world relative one. Okay. The time when you're so stuck on... Oh. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. Let's just do that for now. Kind of liking this look. Even though it's all just fake, it's all just normal mapping. So yeah, we're just gonna use a new material. Rename axis aligned voxel. Save. So save all actually. And the symbolic links should make everything work. Sure, why not? Okay, yeah. Duplicate UV based voxel. Rename. So here we're gonna make all of this stuff go away. So UVs, why am I forgetting how to get the UV coordinates? Oh, that's your coordinate. Okay, yeah. Okay. Multiply. And then 2 vector. What am I doing? Constant. Well, actually, I only want vector parameter. Can't do 2 parameters, can I? Append vector. Okay. We're gonna do. Actually, what are we doing? Scalar parameter, and then duplicate there. U tiling, V tiling. Together, have the default be 1, default 1, slider 0 to 100, sure, why not? Chances are it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be like 3, but alright, now grab that, move that there, move that there. That's the only 2 texture. No, that's it here as well. Is that the only 3 texture UVs? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I did the math right. Let's see, let's pull in a cube. Okay, so then let's save that. Then we're going to create a material instance. And UV water voxel. Move there. Just do rename. Make it consistent. And then we'll do we'll enable it first, right? That's a good idea. This is 0.05, I think it was. And we're going to enable UV tiling. Let's do 3 and 3. Make sure I got this right. Save. Apply there, yeah. Hey, I can do simple math. And then I can do 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and then have it be a size of 1 voxel. Yeah. Okay, so negative. Okay. Then round this to -5. Then move this down probably 300. That's not right. Was it 290? No, it was 295, really? Don't know how that worked out, but okay. And now we gotta set its tile to 1 and 1. So we'll start by going 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Creating here and slowly amping up to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. And then it'll fall and it can rotate in any direction at once because it's just UVs now. Apparently that made shaders recompile. So next time we're gonna probably do that. We're gonna actually create an actor that will create a cube, expand it, let it follow physics, and probably refresh it over and over and over again, instead of creating new ones each and every time. And that will make a waterfall effect if we apply one per every voxel. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
To treat a Tuesday night like a Friday. What's that in a cup? She don't really know, but it's working. High off these pills, 6-inch heels and attention. She might want the world, but she might need an intervention. Hey, I ain't really trying to judge you. Low-key, girl, I'm cheering for you. Now show 'em how to break the rules. So put on a little perfume. Tell your girls you're running late. Don't forget about your new shoes. You know the ones that work your leg. Ain't a man alive can stop you now. You're a highlight girl. Oh, highlight girl. To you the game is easy. Live fast, die young, speak freely. Don't let them think you're needy. Don't fuck first night, ideally, no. Look at her go. Almost done crossing off your checklist. Pulling up slow. Presidential suite out in Vegas. Oh, I ain't really trying to judge you. Yeah. Low-key, girl, I'm cheering for you. Now show 'em how to break the rules. So put on a little perfume. Tell your girls you're running late. Don't forget about your new shoes. You know the ones that work your leg. Ain't a man alive can stop you now. Highlight girl, highlight girl. You don't want a lifeline, no. You just want a white line, yeah. You're only spending time if it's the time of your lifetime, yeah. I bet you never seen a spotlight that you don't like, yeah. So gonna show me why you the queen of the nightlife. Oh, you're my highlight.